Well, what's going on, everyone? So I guess this is update number 3 on the flash flood that we had here in southeastern North Carolina. The last 2.5 days, we've had a lot of rain dropped on us, heavy downpours of rain, and it caused a lot of flooding around the area, especially in the city of Wilmington. There's a lot of roads that are very impassable. And also in Brunswick County, which is the county that I live in, we had a few roads that were impassable. There's a couple roads that washed out, and the RC Park behind here in my house was completely underwater. Like Tuesday, it was halfway underwater, and then Wednesday we had another downpour, and it submerged the whole park. And so today I'm back here looking at the damage that little storm caused. So let me flip the camera around and show y'all. So if you have seen the first 2 videos, you've seen the devastation that was back here. It was all flooded. I couldn't go no more than right here. The water was just piled up high, and it caused a lot of damage. A lot of my border lines for my trails either floated away or moved away from where they were sitting at. Now some of my border lines, which are just branches of sticks that I cut down and stuff, and I placed those down. Some of them had stakes around them, like wooden stakes I put there to hold them in place. And some of them I just didn't do that on that part there. But talk about the main entrances of the part where I'm at. So the construction site is right there. And a good portion of that dirt that I've been working on got washed down into the main entrance of the trail. And you can see it right there. Is all down there. So yeah, the water went down fairly good, very quick actually. It's still standing up there, but yeah. And over there is a great big mess. That's where I've been, one of the beaver dams has been right there, and I've been clearing a lot of brush out, and I kind of put it to the side all nice and neat. Well, it's not nice and neat. It looks like a tornado went through there. But come back over here, like I said, all my border lines are moved and stuff like that. The houses I had, my little scout houses, they were covered underwater. Good 2.5 feet underwater. Well, you could see the top portion of the house there, but everything else, it was flooded. Like the water came all the way up to the Break for Possum side. It came up that far. You can see all that back here, still flooded area, and you can see that big log right there. That's how high the water was at one point. So it pushed that back there, pushed a lot of other things back there. A lot of debris and stuff is back that way from where the water just kind of flowed through. So yeah, it is a bit of a nightmare. We got tree limbs down, leaves everywhere. Just a nightmare. And it's going to definitely take me a while to get this thing back, to what it was. Track down some of my stuff that I might have floated away, which didn't go too far, but this area here just got hit really, really hard. Like I had border lines going around here. Those are completely gone. Over here to where the beaver dam, what I like to call beaver dam number 2. The other one is back there. That's their main one. And you can actually hear the water overflowing. It is a mess. Like these piles of branches and stuff were moved over to the side here. They got pushed back. The sign got knocked over. My bridge that was crossing over the water is flipped over. Oh, try not to fall here. But look at this. This is crazy. Oh, a piping system for the beaver dam there. When they built, I had pipe laying under the water there, so some type of water would get through. So when they did block it up, it won't cause a full-on breakdown, but you can see, I'm not sure if they did that, if the beavers did that, or if it came from the storm there. But look, this is crazy, honestly. So water is just verting over there around. Usually it travels down the stream here, turns, and then goes through the trees, but this is not normal for it. It actually used to be just like maybe a 15-inch wide open that went down this right here, and it went down, and you can see all the water just expanded everywhere. One of the pallets, that pallet was actually sitting over here by this tree, and it floated all the way over there. So that's crazy. The park is just kind of a bit of a mess, and gotta wait for it to dry out a little bit before I can get back here and do anything. It's just so mushy right now, and I'm trying to be careful where I walk, because you can see still a lot of standing water and stuff. All right, the construction site, I had a nice little pile of dirt going on here. That's pretty much leveled out now. And then of course that pile of dirt that I was working on, partially there, partially it's down the side there, but so it was a nightmare. Water came all the way up to here, so it was a bit of a mess. And I think RC Master was like, you need to get a RC jet boat, Proline jet boat, or a fan boat, and that way you can go out here and run and stuff like that, so next time your park's underwater you can still run. I was like, that's a good idea. I do have one RC boat, which is the Rescue 17 fire boat. It's a big hunk of muggle thing, big boat, and wouldn't work too well back here. I thought about that day, and I was like, I could take the fireboat out, and it's like, I better not do it. I'll have to go chase after it. But yeah, the park's just a complete, utter mess. So we got all this debris down here. Actually, I found my patio set that was sitting way over there at the scaled house right there. It floated down there. I can't find the table I had for it. It's either here or somewhere. I'll find it in cleaning process. But yeah. And as you can see, it is a beautiful day after this monster storm we had. And it, like I said, it caused a lot of damage here. It's going to take some time for me to get this thing straightened up and cleaned up. Maybe it's a sign saying to rebuild it, build it better. And I'm kind of actually happy it happened. Well, not happy that I had to clean it up, but happy in a way that I can redo some things that I didn't do the first time, like anchor down my border lines better. That's definitely something that I have learned, and I will do in my the next like rebuilding of it. But yeah, so it's a learning experience. I'm taking it as a lesson learned to secure the stuff down a little bit better. And some other people have said you might want to look at using some drainage, doing some kind of drainage and stuff. But when you got a creek behind your house, it tends to flood up pretty bad. During Hurricane Florence a couple of years ago, it was about 8 feet underwater. So there was no drainage is going to stop this from happening. It's going to happen. If we can get rid of the beavers, that would help out a great deal. Still dealing with that issue, and I don't want to get into that because it really ticks me off. But yeah, but this is to be a good time to rebuild the park and bring it back to its glorious days. Maybe do some things different to it. Maybe add some new trails or something, or I don't know. So but I'll definitely get out here and do this. Actually, one of my buddies on Facebook there, on the one of the RC groups I'm on to on Facebook there, he was like, well, Chris, you got all these construction vehicles, now you can go out there and fix the part with your construction vehicles. And I was like, you know what? That would be a good idea to use that kind of stuff for it, because that's what they are. What I kind of meant for them to be was to maintenance the park out here, pick up some sticks and leaves, and you know, move some rocks around and stuff like that, and gravel and stuff like that. So I might do that just for a little bit, not like 30 minutes of doing it. I mean, I don't know. It won't be all day with the construction vehicles. I'll probably do a little bit, and then it's like, all right, you know, I have my fun time. Now I need to get down and get this thing straightened up. So yeah, but I got my work cut out for me, I think. So getting it straightened back up and everything, it's a job. It's going to take me a while probably, but yeah, all I can do is just smile about it, not worry about it, and yeah. So all right, my friends, so I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you want to say anything about the park, or you know, maybe give me ideas of what I could do to the park. You know, yeah. All right, well, it's amazing, but yeah. All right, my friends, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later.